Hello everyone, my name is Sally and Spence and we are here on day 9 of our paleontological dig in the Cotswolds at Court Farm. It's been really exciting. It's a 2-week dig, so we're really going through it now. And with me is one of the project leaders, who is Dr. Neville Hollingworth. Hello Neville.
Hi Sally.
It's good to see you here, Neville. Very busy morning behind us.
Yes, it is. And so what we're doing here today is we are uncovering these hardened lumps of clay. These are called concretions or nodules, and by uncovering them we're doing this very systematically. So this part of the excavation is to understand what we call the spatial relationship between the nodules and the sediment in which they're enclosed, characterize the nodules, as well as see what their distribution is, because we're really interested to see how they relate to one another, and also which ones contain more fish material than others, because we found that there's a bit of a difference. What we did discover at this site, there were 2 layers of nodules, smaller ones beneath larger ones, which is quite interesting.
Okay.
And that indicates there was a change in the depositional environment when these nodules formed. And also what we're going to do is to make sure that when we look at these in more detail, we understand exactly how they are related to one another.
Got you. So how do you go about then mapping out all these nodules so we can do that?
So we have to do it like an archaeological dig.
Right.
It basically requires the nodules to be cleaned, well, exposed, then cleaned and mapped. So we're going to use a drone to run through the trench very slowly and map out where the nodules are. Then we're going to tag them, so each nodule gets a unique identification number, and also mark up where the top and bottom of the nodules are. And we know that some of the nodules already contain some very interesting fossils, yes. And so we're going to take those out very carefully, and they will be carefully prepared off-site to reveal the fossils that are inside them. So we're going to be doing this in a very systematic way. What we will also be getting out of this is a lot more information in terms of how the nodules relate to one another, how they formed, and how they developed soon after this sediment was deposited. So once they've been given a unique ID number, then they will be removed one by one, and each nodule will then be carefully split down if we can't see anything on them, and if they've got fossils inside, we know roughly exactly where they are in the nodule, especially if some of them are slightly fractured, so we can keep them together. Right. That's what we're doing with this phase of the dig. So it's quite systematic, it's meticulous, and it's one of the probably only places that's ever had an excavation like this where these nodules have been characterised so accurately.
Well, this is a massive thing that we're doing here, because it's a scientific dig.
Yes, it is.
So we've got students from over 5 universities present. We've got experts coming in. We've got people flying in from all over the world, actually, to be a part of this and look at the specimens we've already got.
Yes.
Some really exciting data, lots of papers, research and everything else. This is dig that is going to just keep giving, because there's going to be so much that goes on beyond the actual dig here, isn't there?
Absolutely. So not just the fossils. It's not just a fossil collecting opportunity. This is an integrated, multidisciplinary piece of work. So people will be looking at how the nodules, the geochemistry of the nodules, understanding their formation, how they relate to each other, and also the mapping work. So people are getting experience in how to map, how to draw what they call stratigraphic logs, because obviously as we work this section we'll be doing it at a forensic level, actually, so that we've got a very detailed picture of how these animals lived and died 183 million years ago. So there'll be research projects that come out of this, so there'll be lots of interesting publications as well. So it's going to be a fairly major piece of work.
It's huge, and it's just going to, as I said, there's going to be a lot of research that's going to be supporting a lot of PhDs, postdocs, all sorts of different things.
Yes.
MSc, there's a lot going on here. So keep following our posts. You can follow us on YouTube. We have our own channel, We Dig Fossils, and also our hashtag, which is fossil fishing. And Dr. Neville, I'm just going to let you know, was honoured on the birthday list, along with your wife Sally,
That's
for
right.
a British Empire medal.
Yep.
What did you get that for, Neville?
That was for services to paleontology and public engagement.
Absolutely fantastic.
So we're thrilled.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And this week at the end of the dig, we're actually hosting just up on the farm itself. We are hosting open evening, aren't we, where we'll be showing people some of the fossils and things.
Yeah, and explaining what we've been doing and the amazing science that's coming out of this project.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So stay tuned, keep following, and we'll get you to meet some more of the people that are involved in this incredible dig. Thank you, Neville.
Thank you, Sally Ann. Lovely.